Hello everybody, and welcome back to the playthrough. Okay, so in today's episode we are basically going to continue on with what we've been doing so far, which is exploring the Mistlands, trying to find ourselves some more infested mines and gather up some of the crafting materials. Today's episode is pretty much just going to be a continuation of that, although at the end of our last episode I did get back from collecting some more stuff and exploring, so I've got a few things I need to drop off first before we head back out. A little bit more seeker meat and one of those bile bags from the Gyols. Is it bile bag? I keep forgetting to check the name of this on. We're probably going to craft some more food as well, as we are running low on a couple of things. We've got one sea serpent stew left, and we've got 3 of the pies as well, so we're going to have to start cooking up some more stuff. So we're just going to chuck some serpent on the spit and let that cook, or the iron cooking station, as it's officially called, I believe. How's the chicken doing? She's doing alright. I am going to increase the size of this chicken coop, just because it's pretty tiny. So, this is pretty much phase 1 of our changes to the chicken area. Obviously, the main reason why we're not getting any more eggs or chickens is because we don't have a second one. That was a pretty silly mistake and pretty glaringly huge error that I made several episodes ago when I was talking about not understanding why we weren't getting any more. So yeah, we do need to get a second chicken and a second egg, and then we can get a second chicken, which will then allow us to get more eggs and more chickens, which is essentially what we really want out of that. But she does also need a bit more room as well, as I do intend on gathering quite a bit of both, and only having a small area means we won't be able to get that many chickens in there altogether. So for now, we're just going to increase the size of the chicken coop, give her a bit more space. What the heck is that flamey thing off in the distance over there? Is that a surtling? It is. I'm pretty sure that's a surtling from the swamp. Why the heck are you wandering around the the meadows? Come here. Oh, he set me on fire. He's doing like 2.5 damage to me. Wow, that was dangerous. Thanks for the 1 piece of coal and maybe surtling core if I got lucky. So yep, as usual, the first thing we need to do when we decide to build something new back at base is that we have to go and collect a boatload of wood, because I always leave myself with very little wood. So we might as well gather a whole bunch more whilst we're here. We're probably not going to get the second egg in today's episode. I don't think I currently have enough gold to do so. So we might have to grab a few things together to go and sell in terms of valuable items. So we might even have to break down the valuable, like the treasure chest that we have in our comfort room, and go and sell some of the stuff from that, which will be a bit disappointing, having to lose that decorative piece. But yeah, for now we're just going to increase the size of the chicken coop. That's the main thing that we're doing, and then we'll look at getting another egg, and hopefully then eventually getting some more chickens and finally starting our gathering. We're probably missing out on a whole bunch of different crafting recipes for not having chicken. So I'm just going to extend this out by 2. We're going to have to knock all of these bits of stone down. I think they're probably going to block most of the building that I want to do, to be honest. Yeah, I think they are. Can we build these and then knock them down afterwards? We should just about manage to fit them in there. Or is it getting in the way? No, let's just get those out of the way. Come on, you lot. Move, move, move. Get out of the way. Right, one more and we'll do it. There we go. We just want to increase it by a couple more blocks, a couple more spaces, and then we'll just take down this interior wall, this interior fence, shall we say. Get rid of that. There we go. There you go, chicken. Bit more space for you to move. Now, I wouldn't mind putting a roof on top of this as well, just to give them a little bit of cover in case of rain and stuff like that. I know that in the game it doesn't really matter if it rains on the animals or not. There isn't like a happiness meter that changes or anything specific like that, but I don't know, it's more thematic than anything else. But my issue is I've been trying to work out how I'm going to do this, as putting a wall up putting a roof on is not going to be that easy. I was thinking maybe we could use those round wooden poles, these log poles that we've got. Could use some core wood to build a few of those around the outside and maybe just stick a roof on it then. No, that's not very good. And which, yeah, that looks like is about the right height. Can we stick one here? Oh, actually, let's stick it on the corner, because we should be able to build the roof like that. And then if we do... I don't really need to do one there. Or can we put it here? No. Okay, that's not working very well. I want it snapping in the middle, but for some reason it's not snapping in the middle anymore. Yeah, so it goes down out there, but it doesn't... There we go. That kind of... Oh, actually, no. This isn't working very well. Right, roof pieces. Let's see what we can... Let's just see what we can make. The two on the left of me right now look to be a bit taller, a bit higher up than the two on the right. So what if we try and put this here? Is that going to fit? Does that actually provide any stability? It's yellow and red, so probably not. Can we fit another one on the wall here? Will that give a bit more? Put that there. Is it actually touching that? No, it's not. Alright, what if we... Oh, just knock those down. No, that just looks terrible. Let's just knock those down. What if we try and do it from this side? Maybe that will provide... Oh, come on, snap to the corner. There we go. Perfect. Right, now if we do 3 wide, should that fit? Hopefully. Come on, snap. There we go. Oh, no, it's too wide. Right, ditch that idea. Sorry, Miss Hen, but we're not doing very well on building your new home right now. Do you know what? We're just going to knock these poles down. It's not working the way I would hope that it would. We're pretty much just going to have to hope and pray that we don't get any aerial creature attacks and that they won't wipe out our chickens. Or we might actually relook or revisit the whole coop idea and move it somewhere like external from the main building, and that way we might be able to build a proper pen. So you know how we've got with the boar right now. The boar have their own standalone pen with a decent wall size and roof and stuff like that. We'll probably do that with the chickens as well at some point. But for now, we're just going to leave it as is, because, yeah, I'm not thinking very clearly on how to build with this. I have to be in a very specific mood to dedicate a whole bunch of time to building stuff, especially in Valheim. It's one of the reasons why it's taken us quite a while to start building our base in the Mistlands, is that I'm still trying to come up with ideas that will work in terms of buildings and what we can do. I've had a few different ideas. I thought like maybe we could do like a miniature kind of like black marble castle, or maybe we could do something... Oh yay, she loves me still. Perfect. Yeah, maybe we could do something like a black marble tower or something like that. Maybe like a ziggurat or something. I'm not really sure. But I just kind of want to get on with gathering stuff and progressing through the Mistlands and finding materials and getting these crafting benches built. So I think that's what we'll probably focus on doing today. And not so much on the building requirements. Right, here we are, back at base, or back at camp, should we say. It's not really a base yet, as it doesn't really have much in terms of buildings. It's more just a walled-off area with all of our crafting stuff. We've been quite lucky, or quite fortunate so far. We haven't had any Gyols pop in and start attacking us, and the fence seems to be holding up against Seekers. Let's just quickly check this sap extractor. It's full, nice one, but the glow is fading on that route. How is the glow doing on this one? It still says the glow is fading, so this one still needs a bit more time before we start using it again. I believe the original message says the ancient root is pulsating with energy or something like that. Alright, let's just reorganize this chest a little bit, shall we? We currently have 90 sap, which is quite nice. We've got 75 of the Yggdrasil wood, 87 of this black marble, which is a good start. 82 of the Seeker carapace stuff, which is really nice. 47 blood bags. We're doing pretty well, actually. We are doing pretty well. Obviously, those numbers don't really mean much until we find out how much we're going to need per, say, armor piece or per item that we're going to craft, but having a lot of them this early on is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with those amounts. That means that we've got a decent start for when we actually get available crafting. When we actually get crafting available to make, sorry. Right, so running low on comfort. Oh, what did I completely forget about? Yeah, the sea serpent. we left it on the hooks and now it's just coal. Oh god, I forgot about that completely. Well, at least we have 5 coal now. Just dump it in this chest for now. That's where we usually keep it. Right, let's head back and do that again properly this time. That was the thing we were going to start doing at the start of today's episode and completely forgot about. We started cooking some sea serpent meat. We've now lost 5 pieces of it because I just was not paying attention like an idiot. Right, sea serpent meat. Let's cook it and pay attention to it this time. Let's have a quick browse through the cauldron. Cooked egg, we've got fish wraps, mincemeat sauce. That's pretty old, the mincemeat sauce. That's from back in, was it boar meat and necktails? That's like one of the first recipes we got. Queen's jam, which is old. Sausages, seeker aspics, which is... I think seeker aspics are for the manna food, or the Aita food. Yggdrasil porridge is the same. So we're pretty much just sticking with the kind of same food that we've had so far. How are the wolves doing? Oh, why are you attacking this wall, you two? Is there something out there? I think there's something out there, probably a skeleton or a grey dwarf. What is it trying to attack? I can't see what it is. I can't jump over this fence either. Oh yeah, there's a grey dwarf, I just saw him. Little bugger, go away. Stop antagonising my wolves. He's basically just stood at the wall just yelling obscenities at them. We almost forgot the serpent meat again. Right, there we go. Pick it up. We've got 5 of them. Right, now let's go and deal with him. I mean, trying to jump over that wall when there's literally a gateway right here was pretty silly. Right, there he is. Stop antagonising my animals. Leave them alone. How's the wall doing? Not bad. Can we repair it from here? Yes, we can. Perfect. The funny thing is, the more dangerous thing to the walls is the wolves, not the grey dwarf. The grey dwarf will probably do like a couple of damage per attack, whereas the wolves will probably do about 10 to 20. So, like, the wolves are the more dangerous part about this. In terms of, knocking down walls and stuff. I don't want them to break out of their pen. Right, anyway, back to what we were doing. We need mushrooms and we need some honey. We've got plenty of honey. Perfect. Right, serpent stew. See if we get lucky with our crafting skill. Come on, give us some more food. No, we didn't. God damn it. Must be quite a rare chance of being able to do that then. Although I also haven't noticed our cooking skill go up either. I know we haven't done that much since we started, or since we got access to this new skill, but it's one of the things I was kind of disappointed about, is they've added all these new skills in, but our playthrough progress is, I'd probably say we're about 80% through. So we don't have a huge amount of time left to actually level up these skills, which is a bit sad, really. I'll grab these sausages as well. We might as well have some backup food on us, just to cut down the amount that we have. I'm just going to eat the main stuff for now, as we are sticking in the Mistlands, so we need to make sure we've got as much health as possible. There's the Queen, quite far away from where we are. I'd say a very similar distance away from us now compared to, say, where Yagluth was when we were exploring the plains for him, so shouldn't take us that long to get out there. As long as we don't come into any islands that decide to block off the entire route, so that we have to spend quite a bit of time sailing around that island. Right, take down the home portal, take down the table, there we go. We should have left ourselves right next to this dwarven camp, or this dwarven tower. Yes, we did, there we are. That dwarf is still swimming around the dock. I guess he can't work out how to get out. Now, I'm not going to bother marking that tower because we don't really need it. We don't really need to kill the dwarves, so we don't need to clear it or anything like that. And it doesn't look like one of the towers for the infested mines either. Oh, there's another one. Wow, okay. There's 2 right next to each other. Almost like guard towers on the coast. Oh, that's another 1-star seeker off in the distance. I just saw him poking out the mist with his purple wings. Welcome. Hello, Dverger Rogue. And what colour robes are you wearing? Yellow. I've travelled a long way, yes I have. And you can see that kind of bluish brown crate behind the mage. That's where the Dverger extractors can be found. There's the ward next to us on the dock as well. I do like the design of these docks. Randomly generated stuff does look pretty cool. That was an idea that I had, was to find one of the fully built dwarven towers and, as nasty as it is, clear out the dwarves in there, or the Dvergers, sorry, and to just use that tower as our base. But the thing is with those towers is they are quite small on the inside, and for the amount of crafting we're going to want to put in them, it's not really going to work. What the heck are these? Just varying different sizes of stone blocks or marble blocks. Didn't really have anything with them though. That was strange. Maybe it was a random generation of like a tower or something that just didn't finish, maybe? Oh, hello. This is another tower. Ah, is this an infested mine, or is it just a basic tower? It's a basic tower, okay. Hearken! Is that a human? Hello. Take care, warrior. You've happened upon the outpost of the forlorn Dverger clans, long since separated from their kin in Nidavellir. Trapped here, they will still toil, expecting reprieve that will never come. It is a sad fate. There's quite a few of them. So this is one of the main Dverger towers. I was literally just talking one of these. So you can see we've got Dverger rogues and Dverger mages. This is one of the main areas that you can find Dverger extractors. Oh, hello, Mr. Rogue. 1 star. There you go. That is the crate I've been talking about. The Dverger component crate. Covered in these blue runes, and it's kind of a small, long crate. If we were to break that, it would have a Dverger extractor in there, but we can't break it in its current state because it's protected by the ward, which will be downstairs. So we'll have to break the ward first in order to break that crate. But as soon as we break the ward, all of the dwarves around this area will attack us. And even though I've just said that the Dverger towers are quite small on the interior, that didn't seem that bad, actually. That tower was pretty cool. Seemed like it had plenty of room in it. Part of me's thinking we might be able to... Oh, God. Another gyal. Yeah, part of me thinking we might actually be able to clear that out and use it properly, like fill it up with our crafting stuff. We could maybe even build a third floor on top of the one that's on it already. Interesting. It's giving us some things to think about. I am putting a lot of faith in my eyes in this episode. I've taken a couple of big jumps and just kind of hoped that they weren't long drops. We were kind of lucky that there was water there. Right. I decided not to fight that gyal, as we had a pretty bad experience with the previous one we fought, so I'm just going to avoid them for the time being. They're horrible. I hate fighting them. I hate them. No, I say I hate them. They're well designed. They're designed to be annoying, and they are definitely annoying. They are a difficult enemy to fight, especially in the Mistlands. Alright, let's see how far we can make it up here. It's quite tall, this bit. Definitely want to be very careful about falling off the edge of this. It'd probably be death if we fell off near the top and ended up falling down quite a far distance. Oh, we have run out of stamina. Let's just let that recharge for a few seconds. Pull out weapons, because I'm pretty sure I can hear something up here. I could be wrong, it could just be somewhere else, but just want to make sure we don't get caught off guard. Okay, what do we have along here? Apologies if you can hear that, I just need to move my microphone a little bit closer. There we go. We have some mage caps. Again, we're pretty much going to avoid collecting those for the time being. Oh, I can see a little light off in the distance there. That looks like another Dverger area. Might as well pick up these mage caps. Sod it. The more we get now, the easier it will be in future. We won't have to specifically come out and hunt for them. Oh, what the frick? What is that? Oh, there's a Seeker. That can't have been the Seeker. Is there a Dverger down there? I think there's a Dverger mage down there. I think that was a fire mage. Oh, it's another Dverger tower. Nice. So this must be another dwarven, like, occupied one. Jesus, he's... Yeah, it is. It's a Dverger mage. He's throwing about spells, fire spells. Did you see the amount of fire he threw out there? That was ridiculous. It was like a carpet bomb. If that's what the magic in the Mistlands is like, I want some. Oh, did he just die? I think he just took 89 damage. He might have just died. Oops, a couple of hares. What have we got over here? Hello, Dverger mages. And is there a rogue there as well? Yes, there is. You've travelled a long way? Yes, I know I have. I've been travelling for quite a while. So what is over there? More mages. Norseman. Look at the smoke coming up from that crater that he made. That was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. That looked really cool. Just a big carpet bomb of fire. I wouldn't mind having that spell. But we are just going to leave that tower alone. Nothing much we really need from the dwarves right now. I'm still tossing and turning with the decision about whether or not we actually go and take over one of the dwarven towers as our base, or if we just build our own. I might actually leave it up to you guys, you know. Again, I'll just pose another question to you all. Let me know what you think. If you would prefer me to build our own base in the Mistlands, or if we should just take over one of the dwarven towers. This is a mountain. Snowy tops. Yeah, we're going onto a mountain now. It's like a mountain Mistlands merge. Oh, cool. The Yggdrasil wood is. Oh god, that was a Deathsquito. And the mountain. Oh, there's a plains island there as well. I was gonna say Deathsquito on the mountain in the Mistlands. What's going on there? He's definitely far from home. I like that the Yggdrasil tree as well had snow covering it because it was on the mountain. That was pretty cool. I like that little touch. Even though the biomes are like overlapping, the snow was still on the trees from the different biome, which is pretty cool. Sometimes stuff does look a little bit out of place. You might have seen that very, very early on in the playthrough we found a kind of border between meadows and black forest, and there were like copper and stone veins in the floor. Quite big ones. Oh wow, hello. We've got a couple of seekers here. Come on, Wisplight, clear it out. Thank you. Oh, there's 3 of them. That's not good. Is there 3? Yes, there's 3. Just the name for the third one isn't showing up for some reason. And yeah, sorry, the copper vein just looked very out of place in the meadows because you don't expect it to be in there. Oh, there's another seeker, a 1-star. Oh god, the damage. That flying attack with the stab does so much damage. I killed the first 3 so easily, and then this one comes up and oh my god, he's going to kill me. Run away, run away, run away. We need to parry him. Come on. Perfect, there we go. 121 damage. There you go, there's that double-footed kind of slam he does almost. It's a little bit like a slam, it's a stab. He uses both of his kind of stabby bits at the front. Oh god, there's another one. There must be something nearby with 6 seekers. That's the third, and that's the 6th one right there. What is going on? Where are all these seekers coming from? There must be a nest or something nearby. We need to explore the local area. Because that even says that says to me that the seekers that those Dvergers were fighting must have been from nearby as well. Has to be something nearby here, surely. Can't see anything up there. There's the dwarven tower that we just walked past. Yep, there's the wisp torches or wisp lanterns. Is that another one? Wait, what is that? Oh, is this an infested mine? Another one? Oh, this can't be an infested mine. Oh, blue ute. Oh, we got some blue ute. So the red ute was the... Oh, he's stuck in the door. Oh my god, look at the damage he's doing to the walls. He broke the door down. It's a 1-star Seeker Soldier. Oh my word. Okay, boys, this is going to be a fun fight. Oh, look how little damage I'm doing to him. We're parrying like 120 damage per hit from him. Oh my word. He looks awesome. I do like the colour. Looks like older, like a veteran Seeker Soldier almost. I don't want to get hit by that. That's probably going to be not a one-shot, but that will do it a lot of damage. That will probably nearly kill me. We're doing so little damage even with the parry bonus. Watch how much damage we do. This health bar barely moves. Well, we are making a huge mistake right now. We're not remembering what happened from our previous infested mine when we fought the last Seeker Soldier, which was that we discovered the big round part on the back. So the very end, the back end of the Seeker Soldier is weak. Takes extra damage. Oh god, there's another one. This has to be an infested mine, even though we've just marked it as being a dwarven mine. so many Seekers, or have they just sent like a big Seeker invasion to this part and just wiped out all of the dwarves? We did just pick up some blue ute. No, this is a dwarven bit. We saw the ward inside there. There's lanterns and stuff. Jeez, was that like is that like an event or something? Is that like, oh, he's broken down half the walls and stuff as well. Wow, that Seeker soldier did so much damage. They're like the new version of trolls. God, imagine one of those attacking your base. Seeing as though all the dwarves have been killed, you might as well just take this ward down and see what else. See what there is here for us to loot. Might be a couple of crates with soft tissue in them. Or we're going to be really unlucky and we'll go upstairs and there'll be some dwarves up there and they might attack us straight away. We got some settling cores. Oh, we're carrying too much. Did wonder why we couldn't pick that up. What can we drop? We might have to drop the black marble. Yeah, we'll do that. Get rid of the Seeker trophy. Jesus, those wings are huge. Look at the size of those wings. I don't even think they're that big on the Seekers. Why are they so big as trophies? Alright, what's up here? Are we going to get killed by dwarves? Let's have a quick look. Oh no, there isn't. But there is another component crate. And there's some normal crates. Nice. Get some soft tissue. Good, good, good. We need lots of that. Thank you very much, dwarves. That was... I'm still trying to wrap my mind around what just happened. That was an attack by Seekers on this base. This, like, dwarven tower. Because we first came here, like, 5 minutes ago, and there were 4 or 5 dwarves wandering around. A couple of mages, a couple of rogues. It was quite populated with dwarves. And then we kind of wandered off and went exploring. Found a whole bunch of Seekers, like 6 of them, started fighting. Came back over here, and all the dwarves are dead. But there's Seekers everywhere, and a Seeker soldier. That Seeker soldier must have wiped them out. He must have killed all of them. That was... wow, that was crazy. Oh, it's the night time. Right, okay, that might be one of the reasons why then. Maybe it was because it was the night time. Maybe a big like excursion of Seekers was wandering around and they just ran into each other with the dwarves. Got into a big fight. I'm mind blown by how close the timing was with that. If we'd hung around the Dwarven Tower by 30 extra seconds, we could have been there to help them fight that Seeker soldier, and they might not have died. I kind of feel bad for those dwarves now. Dvergers, same thing. That was cool. I enjoyed that. Especially that Seeker soldier fight. Holy, he just took no damage from us. The thing is, I wouldn't really be able to work out how would you be able to take advantage of the weak spot on the back of the Seeker soldiers, because even though we could parry them, but I think by the time we walk around the back of them after parrying, because obviously they get staggered for a couple of seconds, by the time we make it to the back of them to take advantage of their weak spot, the parry like stagger is going to have worn off, and they're going to turn around and face us again. So I wonder how we're going to be able to take advantage of that. It might have to be something in terms of, say, maybe there's like the next level of bow that's just a lot stronger, and maybe if you shoot the Seeker soldier in the back, it'll do like a really, really heavy amount of damage, and then you'll be able to walk up and finish them off, maybe? Interesting. I'm quite enjoying fighting these Seekers. They are a definite step above anything we've fought so far. I mean, even the Fullings from the plains weren't that difficult. There were a couple of situations on the plains where we did die to the Fullings because they outnumbered us like 10 to 1, which was definitely not a good fight. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting fight, I'll say that much. Standard Seekers just seems to be just kill them. Oh, another soldier. Oh god. Hello. No, we'll parry that nonsense, thank you. Soldiers take like no damage. They are heavily armoured on the front. Yes, look, we'll just pay attention every time I parry them here. Just wait and just watch how long he actually stays staggered for before he starts attacking me again. It's about a second, maybe a second and a half. I could like parry them and then instantly start wandering around to the back, and I might get a swing or two on the weak spot. But I just think you'd be taking a bit of a risk doing that, because as soon as the parry is going to wear off, or the stagger is going to wear off, he's instantly going to turn around and start attacking again. Whoa, he exploded. One thing we are picking up from the Seeker soldiers, which I don't believe... I believe you don't get from the standard Seekers. If you look at the top right of my hotbar, we are lagging a little bit because we've got a world save going on. Oh, we've got some black marble. Oh, it's these things again. But a different... This is a different location, though. What are these things? So, because I'm guessing it wasn't a random generation gone wrong. These are actually... Maybe it's like a marker that says there's a Dverger tower nearby? We'll have to go and explore. We'll continue exploring. But yeah, sorry. In our hotbar, top of our screen, on the right hand side, you'll see I've got my construction hammer. I've got my lesser meads of healing, and then just next to them, I've got those two pincers or two big spikes, the orange, like yellowy spikes. I believe those are only dropped from Seeker soldiers, and I'm pretty sure they're a pretty important upgrade as well. I imagine they'd probably be for something like weapons. Oh, this is the plains. I recognise these red plants anywhere, and this kind of yellowish grass. Yep, we're in the plains now. This is a tiny little plains biome. Look at it, it's like right on the edge. That's so small. I don't think anything would even spawn here. It's that small. Okay, let's just leave. We don't need to be on the plains right now. Let's go back to the Mistlands. Right, we need to keep exploring, because I think there might be... These stones might be a marker for a Dverger area nearby. Okay, let's keep looking around, see if we can spot something up here. Let's have a quick look. Might as well check it out, see if we can spot what's going on. Oh, I missed that jump completely. We're going to have to go... Can we climb up here? Oh, no, we ran out of stamina. Ah, damn it. That was close. This is going to be a bit of a difficult one. We might have to jump on here. Can we make it up this way? Nope, it's too vertical. We can't climb like that. We can't use the movement system to get up there. What if we jump onto that part? Come on, come on. Yes, look at that. Our dwarf is also... our Viking is also a mountain climber. Alright. It's down here. More water, I think. Yeah, we're looking at the coast again. Careful. Oh, God, that was a lot of damage. I really do need to be careful when it comes to exploring the Mistlands. I do take a few jumps off the edges of things that I really shouldn't do. It seems like I'm putting my life at risk a lot. Putting a lot of trust in my vision to know how far the fall is that I'm about to jump off, or how far the drop is. Alright, what have we got up here? More mage caps. Not easy to explore this area, is it? It's very, lots of different levels. You have to do a lot of climbing and jumping around. I really hope we get something that makes doing this a bit easier. I really, really hope that we do. Alright, let's just refresh the food. We were running out. Anything we can drop? We're going to drop the Seeker meat because we've got tons of that. And we haven't used any of it so far. So we might as well just drop it for now. I'm just trying to keep our carry weight down just in case we find any other good things. Although we are still carrying our portal, so we can always pop back home if we need to drop stuff off. Oh, there's another ancient weapon or an ancient sword. I do like those, they look pretty good, just the way they're stuck out of the ground. We'll definitely go and gather a few more of those. Oh, hello, what are you? You're purple, so you're a 1-star. Alright, come on then. There's something else off in the distance there as well. We can kind of see the really dark... Oh, yeah, I can see the second Seeker by the water's edge. I don't think we're close enough to get its attention yet. And this Seeker is having difficulty pathing to us. There you go. Hello. I like your purple wings. I kind of wish I could get a trophy of just those purple wings. Very pretty for a Seeker, but we're going to have to kill you, I'm afraid, because you're not going to leave us alone. And it's much easier for you to traverse the... Whoa! Oh my god, he did about half of my health in one hit there. Again. Thanks for the Seeker meat and the carapace. Yeah, so it is carapace. I thought it was. Oh, we did see him. Okay, well, sorry, he did see us. Stop knocking me back. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, I quite like the purple Seekers. They do look pretty good. Just the colours and the design of them. Oh, that's another ancient helmet. Just kind of stuck out the ground. I think there's another one over here too. I just realised as well, I made a bit of a glaring mistake earlier when we fought the second Seeker soldier, not the 1-star, the one after that. He was by a ribcage, and we didn't check the top end of the ribcage to see if there was a skull there. I'm pretty sure there wasn't, but I should have checked. That was silly of me not to check that. That is 2 ancient roots on top of each other. Yeah, it is. That's 2 ancient roots on top of each other. I wonder if they share their sap, or if you can have 2 sap collectors going on those at once. Just because the ancient roots always look the same. There's like one main part of the root that's coming out of the ground and kind of curves over and goes back into the ground, and then there's like a couple of little bits that come off at the sides. Oh, there's another lantern. Or is it lantern? Street lamp? We'll call it a lantern. Oh, a tet. What language are you speaking there? Nordic, maybe? Apologies if that was Nordic and I just horrendously mispronounced it. I was just saying what I saw. I've never seen them speak a different language before. Okay, nothing much around here. We're by the coast again. We could head a bit more western, but I think we're going to... I'm just going to run into more water. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be another tower up this way, but we'll check anyway, because it does look, on the minimap it looks quite big, so we might as well have a look, just in case. Kind of have to visually confirm whether or not you find things in the Mistlands. I'm glad we haven't seen any more Gyols yet as well, because fighting those with the Seekers would be a bit of a pain. Our rested buff is about to wear off as well. We've got about 45 seconds left. Let's jump up here. There we go. Yep, that's the water's edge again, so it is just the coast. Oh, whoops. That was a bit of a longer drop than I wanted. Oh, we just pretty much instantly healed it back up. Nice. Passive health regen is doing us a favour. Some more Yggdrasil shoots. Don't really need that right now. We've got plenty of that wood. That's quite a big body of water. Don't know if we can swim that. Can't see any towers or anything over there either. I did also see a comment recently that mentioned that some of the better infested mines to look for was, I believe it was the last one that we cleared, which was on the big marble steps, like a big marble staircase leading up to it. I believe the point they were trying to make was that those infested mines seem to be larger than the standard ones that you could find, the Dwarven towers that have been taken over by the Seekers. Oh, this is a bit of a risk. Let's see how we do. As long as we can make it to about halfway there with half of our stamina remaining, we should be fine. We do still have the lesser healing meads as well, so we should be able to make it there. Oh, this is going to be close. I'm going to highlight the healing meads now, just to be sure that we don't run the risk. 30 stamina, come on. Come on, Vikings, swim. 20. 10. No. Oh, damn it. And then we start taking percentage damage. Might pop it now, just in case. Swim, swim faster. Yes. Woof. Taking a risk there for the swim. Oh, staircase. Oh, we've cleared this, haven't we? Is this the one we've cleared? Oh, I'm out of stamina again. Jeez. We need to go and get our rested buff, because we're wet and we've got no rested, so our stamina regen is going to be much slower. Let's pop the portal down. I might actually consider ending the episode soon as well, you know. We've been going for about 40 minutes, so yeah, I think we'll pop the portal down, we'll pop back to base, we'll refresh our rested, maybe get some more food, drop stuff off, we'll do the usual. There we go, perfect. Enter tag, tag is home, nope, do it properly, thank you, capital H, there we are, unconnected, come on, come on, come on. Come on, there we go. Sometimes it takes a couple of seconds. Okay, so that was a relatively decent exploration. I quite enjoyed doing that. Oh, the bonfire's gone out. We'll have to add some more wood to that when we find some. But yeah, I quite enjoyed doing that. That was quite good. I felt sorry for those dwarves having their tower invaded and destroyed pretty much by that Seeker soldier and the other Seekers as well. We must have fought about 10 of them in the space of the time there, so that was quite a difficult fight, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, probably going to end the episode very shortly, so thank you everybody for watching. I certainly hope you've enjoyed this one, and we shall catch you in our next episode. Bye everybody.